Hey, this is Calvin Pierce, and this is vlog number 8 on change management. All my information is from some research, personal experience, and from the learning that AJ taught us in Module 8. So to start off with question 1 states to share some change management process through my journey of life from 2000s through 2024, during, before, and after COVID-19. So to start off, for change management, I noticed my biggest change was going straight from paper to fully technology. I noticed that in the early stages, when I was in high school and middle school and stuff, everything was done on paper, all my work, and I really enjoyed it. I liked it, and I didn't mind it and didn't think anything really about technology too much. But then when COVID came into play, before school shut down fully, we kind of went hybrid, and they gave out computers, and some classes had paper, and some classes you had everything on a laptop. And I really preferred more of the paper aspect of the classes. I just liked it a lot better. I wasn't strong with technology as it was becoming more used, and I just liked it like that. Then when COVID fully kicked in and school shut down and we went home and operated online fully, we used only technology. So when it came to using technology, I wasn't strong with it. I learned it, I adapted to it, I started to understand it, and then I actually didn't mind it. When schools opened back up, most of the teachers kept things on technology based, but we went back to hybrid because certain teachers found that they didn't know how to teach and properly do the understanding and learning of classes like in math and bio. They felt that they couldn't produce the work and put it out online as easy as they could with printing a paper and making you solve and do problems. So we went back to hybrid, and when I went back to hybrid, I actually didn't like having the papers because I was carrying a laptop, and then I was carrying binders and books and papers as well, where I noticed right away and now I really enjoy just having everything on a computer, and that's all I have to carry. Next, we'll talk about how I evolve, if I feel that I evolved from all those things. And personally, I feel that I did evolve. So I started off not using technology, and I had a phone, but I didn't use it a lot. Where now, technology is an everyday use. I do everything on my computer, and I do stuff on my phone as well, and I don't mind it. I learned a lot. I like technology. I use it. I want to learn it more. And I think that's where the world's going, as we know AI and everything. And as we learned in the TED Talk that I'll get to shortly, and in the teaching from Module 8 with AJ, that, technology with humans is becoming more used, and it's becoming more efficient. So yeah, I've just noticed I've evolved in using applications for planning and notes. I also use other softwares to be successful in doing my homework, schoolwork, personal work, and everything like that to be productive. So like doing research and stuff, you go online, search engines and stuff like that. I find me doing new things and finding new ways to do things. Like when it comes to doing projects, I find different applications and sites I can use, like Canva, for instance, and it's very professional, and it comes out very nice in the end. So lastly, after watching the TED Talk and why AI makes a good business partner to humans, I came up with that, overall, the gentleman talked about, AI is something that's coming up and it's being used, and it's not a bad thing to look past. And I completely agree. I've used AI, and I find it very beneficial for our learning aspect. It makes things a lot easier and more efficient. And when it comes to lodging hospitality specifically, I think that he stated that, it will make people happier and make an experience more valued. It will help the worker, but it will also help the customer. So people interacting in person and greeting people is a great start, and making that in-person interaction, but also having AI there to answer quick questions and stuff like that, like in the room and stuff. I think that's where having AI as well is also helpful. So a thing I thought about, and he also briefly mentioned, was that, maybe it would be a cool idea to have like a scanner of AI that marks every move that the worker does in some position in a lodging aspect, and then after they complete that task with it, like a customer doing something, it gives them feedback and says, "Oh, that was a great way of doing it, but here's a better way of doing it," and gives them pointers of how to do it. It's a way of like another feedback system, but through like AI and technology. So, keep the smart, updated, helpful standards and keeping that memorable, valued experience for guests. Thank you. Have a great night.